A Colorado beef processing plant has locked 1,700 people out of work. Cargill is in Fort Morgan. It's the largest employer. It said it made the difficult decision to do this after months of failed contract negotiations. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kim Christensen.
I'm Alexandra Lewis. 9 News' Northern Colorado reporter Amanda Gilbert was in Fort Morgan today. She reached out to the union representing these employees and to the company. Cargill says it redirected cattle scheduled for Fort Morgan.
Teamsters Local 455 is representing these workers. And what do you do when you're locked out of work at midnight? Well, a lot of people are just kind of gathering in downtown Fort Morgan. There's people outside of the union right now. They're getting information and they're signing up for rallying shifts.
It's not often a company puts up barriers and signs to keep their own employees away. But that's what Cargill's Fort Morgan beef facility did overnight. While the parking lot sat empty Wednesday, the 1,700 locked out workers brought their voices elsewhere.
They put barriers over there.
Employees like Johnny Carrillo gathered outside their representing union to figure out what's next.
We got cows. It's a lot physical work. Your hands are sore, swollen, my back hurts.
Teamsters Local 455 Secretary of Treasurer Dean Modecker says the union's asking for better pay and health care.
We're in a little town, but we can't afford where we're at right now.
Dean says there's been ongoing contract negotiations since February until last night.
90% voted against the contract, and the employer locked us out after that. They started bringing in the barriers so that way we couldn't even park in the parking lot.
Johnny didn't expect things to escalate this far.
I thought we were gonna have a good offer and we were gonna go back to work, but I guess not.
He just hopes
it's very scary, yes.
The lockout ends soon.
We're not asking for a ton. We're not asking to be greedy. We're asking to pay our bills.
Now, the union is not calling this a strike. They say workers would have continued working during ongoing negotiations, but because they've been locked out, people are now planning to rally starting tomorrow morning. In Fort Morgan, Amanda Gilbert, 9 News.
Cargill says it redirected cattle scheduled for Fort Morgan to other facilities. The company does not expect interruptions to production. Cargill feels its proposal is fair and competitive.
The clouds are sticking around for yet another gloomy day around the metro area. Much of that much-needed rain, though, continued in spots here and there around the metro area. We see some clouds breaking up, though. Some places may still see a flash of lightning, possibly.
All right, senior meteorologist Chris Bianchi is here now. Chris, Avs fans are heading to Ball Arena and to Avs Alley outside of Ball Arena for the game tonight, so it'd be great if it wasn't raining on them.
Yeah.
That would be ideal, and I think you don't have too much to worry about. I would bring the rain jacket with you if you're heading down there. If you're heading to the game, bring the rain jacket with you. But I think if you're heading to Avs Alley, it'll generally be dry. We're getting these on-again, off-again, light to moderate rain showers, but most of that rain has cleared up. And since Sunday, we've seen quite a bit of liquid gold. We're now up to nearly an inch of rain for us here in downtown Denver, over an inch in Golden, Longmont, Fort Collins, over an inch and a quarter, over an inch and a half in Boulder. This is great news, continuing to put a further dent in our drought. So a long ways to go, to be clear, but this is helping, and it'll also keep short-term fire danger in check along the I-25 corridor and the foothills. We're still not quite done with these on-again, off-again rain showers. Still another round of light rain to move through, but I think by about 6 o'clock, this looks like we're getting close to the back edge of the rain. So by about 6 o'clock, again, that's puck drop in about an hour's time, and that by then, most of this rain should be over and done with. Still some showers across northern Colorado as well, and still seeing some of that rain here in the heart of the metro area. But we'll push this off to the east over the next few hours. That said, tomorrow we've got some more showers, and we could even be talking about some stronger thunderstorms over the eastern plains. I'll tell you about that in a full look at your 7-day forecast in just a few minutes.
Kale presents a dynamic ability that is super unique in the league, and no one's going to replicate that tonight, but it's on the D-Corps as a whole and our group as a whole to try and, pick it up when we can.